Hello, everybody. Welcome to the week 3 review. And this is always just for the key games. And to start off, number 5, West Virginia went to College Park against Maryland to face the Maryland Terrapins, and they got uh, annihilated in the first quarter, being down 13-4 already for West Virginia. And they tried to make a comeback late, scoring 14 points in the fourth quarter, but they only scored 6 in the first half in total, but second week in a row, number 5 team falls as West Virginia loses to Maryland 37 to 20. Next opponent for West Virginia's Tampa Bay. Could be a key game. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to take a look at the rest of the week. And for Maryland, their next game is up against Mickey. I'll avoid this one being a key game for right now because in '07 I added it in like year 4 or year 3, one of the two, because this was like the only ACC team that Mickey just couldn't beat for whatever reason until year 4 when they finally got that monkey off their back. No monkey on their back just yet because they haven't. This is the first meeting in this universe, so we'll see how that goes. And in the shocker of shockers, USC falls to Nebraska, mainly because I feel like they took the loss to Mickey personally. And they just whooped USC. USC scored 3 points in the first quarter as well, but they didn't score anything after that. Because Nebraska was up 7-0. USC kicked a field goal. You think, oh, USC is going to be able to salvage this and try to turn it around and get a victory. Nope. Nebraska just completely and utterly beat the living snot out of them and win 42-3, holding USC to under 100 passing yards at 96, and that's impressive to do when you're going against, well, at that time, the top team in the nation. So, yeah, you beat the top team in the nation, you hold them to under 100 yards passing, and you now go into your next game with a lot of momentum now because you just beat the number 1 team in the nation for that week. And in key game number 3, Tennessee and Florida, it was a big time battle in the swamp. Tennessee had a 1 touchdown lead heading into the half, and they kept it the rest of the way, preventing the Gators from having the lead at all. Because, yeah, Tennessee went into halftime up 13-6, so they had the touchdown already. Then it was just back and forth scoring touchdowns, but Florida just needed one more touchdown to try to hold it down. And this is big as both teams are set to face a Bobcats team that's determined to get to the national championship game. And I control the Bobcats, McNary Central Bobcats, because I had to put them in a conference. If you remember from the first episode, where I had to throw them into the conference because Temple, the team I replaced in '07, went into the MAC, and I wasn't going to have them be in the MAC because that was just going to be just no reason to do that if I'm going to be controlling that team. And I didn't want to take Army or Navy out because that takes out the Commander-in-Chief's trophy battle. And Notre Dame has a big old history, so I'm not going to take them out. And SEC makes sense because McNary Central is also the high school I went to, so SEC makes the most sense. But for the teams going up against McNary Central, Florida faces them in week number 10, and Tennessee faces them 2 weeks later. So for me controlling McNary Central, it wasn't a big concern for me who won this game. And for matchup number 4 between Iowa and Iowa State, the Hawkeyes came in and made it a close matchup against the Cyclones, having been close in the second half, because Iowa State was up 14-10 at the half. Iowa scored the lone touchdown in the second half and the lone points in the second half in total, and they were able to walk away winning the Cyhawk Trophy for the year 2007. And now, the biggest one, another big upset between Notre Dame and Michigan, and the Fighting Irish, they just keep fighting as they were able to upset the second ranked team in the nation. And Wolverines had no answers in the first half, being down 32-17. But they made some adjustments, held Notre Dame to only 3 points, which is good, but that is just what the Irish needed to win as they leave Ann Arbor with a 35-32 victory and stunning the Big Blue faithful in Ann Arbor. And now for everybody's opponents heading into week number 4 from USC on through. USC faces Washington State, and Nebraska has a big load of momentum going up against Ball State. So MAC school should be an easy win for them. Tennessee and Florida for week number 4. It's Tennessee going against Arkansas State, and Florida's going against Ole Miss, which Ole Miss is battered emotionally from just dealing with McNary Central, losing 255-0. As for Iowa and Iowa State heads into week number 4 going against Toledo. A 2-1 Toledo, so MAC team, but could pull off an upset of a Big 12 team. And Iowa is going against number 2 Wisconsin. Oh, should I have that be a key game? I'm not sure just yet. I'll think on that one. But that is the review for week number 3, and I will go ahead and get started on the script. And I'll try to go ahead and get started on the script for week number 4, and I will see you all next time.